Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a great video for you. 5 reasons you may not be successful selling online. Check it out. So do us a solid, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you get notified when we put out a new video, because we're putting out tons of content. You guys are gonna really love the stuff that we got coming up. You don't wanna miss it.
So we've been getting a lot of questions lately, and to be honest, this is something that people email and ask about quite a bit. Selling their signs online. You could make the best sign. You could make beautiful work, phenomenal prices, everything's perfect, but you're still not selling signs. So there's a lot of different things that affect whether or not you're gonna be selling your stuff. Let's get into it.
So one of the biggest mistakes that we see is your pictures. If you've got a bad picture and it's not really gaining the attention of your audience, you got to change that up. This is a mistake that I used to make all the time. But staging your pictures right can make a huge difference. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Try and think creative when it comes to actually staging your pictures of your signs. Don't just have it in a random place without any thought behind it. You really want some things around your sign that add to it, that make it more attractive. Staging is a huge deal, and again, that might be number 1 on the list. You definitely want to have pictures that is going to attract eyeballs and get them to click on it to find out more about it. So for instance, if you're making the Gone Fishing sign, don't just have it laying on the floor or sitting on the couch. Think about what might attract more attention to that sign. We just stage it with some fishing equipment. Another thing is, make sure your lighting is okay. If it's too dark, if it's too bright, if it's washed out, kind of play around with that. You might have to play around with moving some lamps around. You don't have to get professional lighting, but you definitely want something that's really going to show your product well, and lighting is a big part of that. The few extra minutes that you'll take in making your pictures look right can make a huge difference in your sales.
One of the biggest mistakes that I see when people are posting stuff for sale online is a bad description. Remember, when you're making a description of whatever product, whether it's one of your signs or something else you've made, you're talking to people. If you just say, wood sign, $60, it doesn't do anything. Nobody's gonna really get a feel for it. When you do your description, you wanna talk about it's handmade, what kind of wood it's made out of, the dimensions, what people can use it for, all that kind of different stuff. Remember, you're having a one-way conversation with who's ever reading it. When you provoke thought, people will respond to that post and ask you questions about it. That's what you want. You want them to say like, oh, well, I bet this would look good in my man cave or in the garage or in the front room, whatever. So when you're making a description, give a lot of detail. You want to emphasize the fact that it's handmade, that it's not done with a CNC. People want that individual craftsmanship. So the description is huge. Give people plenty of detail, provoke some thought, and give examples of where it would look good in someone's home.
So the next thing is pricing. Now what I would do is go on eBay, go on Etsy, go on Pinterest, and kind of try and find some examples of like signs that you're doing and see what they're selling for. Now that being said, remember, a lot of these signs on there, in fact, most of them that I've seen are CNC done, and they're doing high volumes on these things. So don't go just by that pricing as far as that's written in granite. No, your stuff is one at a time. It's very unique. It's hand done. Each one is different. So price accordingly, but at the same time, you don't want too low. You don't want too high. Sometimes you might have to do some pricing changes and stuff. I would start on the low side and then you can kind of work your way up. I know at the beginning, pricing was the toughest part for me. It's like I always priced my stuff too low, and that was at my detriment. So do your research, find out kind of the going rate for your type of sign that you're making, but don't be locked into it. Be flexible. Remember, if you're pricing too low, sometimes they might not give it value. They might think that it's coming from offshore or that this thing is just a piece of scrap. Definitely don't price it so low that it doesn't have value. So the next thing that we see that a lot of people make mistakes on is inconsistency. You want to make sure and post enough. It doesn't have to be 2 or 3 times a day, but I would suggest if you do want to sell your signs online, post them on a consistent basis. Probably every day would be a good idea, but change them up. Be flexible. If you're posting on Facebook Marketplace or a lot of these other places, Instagram, doesn't really cost you anything. It's not like you're paying advertising, so why not be consistent at it? Times of the day when you post, kind of pay attention to that. Do some research on that. Certain days of the week that are better to post. So you can find all that kind of information out there on the internet. So bottom line is, don't be inconsistent. Don't just post once and assume that a month from now you're going to get an order off of that, or a week from now, or a day from now. You want to post on a regular basis. Change things up. Go after a different market. Post a different kind of sign. So be flexible on that, but the main thing is be consistent.
And the last problem that we see is people are posting on the wrong places. Now, Craigslist is pretty much obsolete these days. There's still Facebook Marketplace. There's certain pages that are focused on certain interests as far as like Facebook goes. One thing you want to make sure is that certain different pages have rules like, hey, we can talk about this, but no posting your products. So you want to make sure you follow whatever rules each page has. And you want to make sure that you are posting for what that page is involved with. So like I make a lot of hunting signs, outdoors, gun stuff. I'm not going to go post them on a PETA page unless I just want to get some reaction, which has been known to happen, but not for actually selling, right? So like the bear paw or the gone fishing or the hang 'em high, those would all be good signs to post on one of my hunting pages I follow, or outdoors page, something like that. So you want to find a concentrated group of people that are interested in whatever subject you're making your signs on. Also, just post it on your regular page. That way people can see it even if they're not interested in that. Post it on Instagram. And using hashtags is a big deal. Hashtag outdoor life, hashtag fueled by nature, whatever, going along with whatever your niche is. So make sure that you get it in front of as many eyes as possible and try to concentrate that group. So there it is, guys. Those are 5 big reasons that we see that maybe people aren't selling online. Marketing is a huge deal, right? And we don't have marketing degrees, but there's people that devote careers to that. Try different stuff. Try different staging, different descriptions, different keywords, different hashtags. Keep doing it until you find something that works.
Yeah, it's something that we've always said. Just keep swinging the bat. Just don't stop. Just keep swinging. You're going to hit the ball eventually. Eventually, you're going to find the combination that works for your signs, for your sales. The only way you can lose is to quit. Just don't quit. Stay consistent. Keep trying. Keep swinging that bat. Keep your mind open. Stay innovative. Stay creative. You'll find it.
We also have a full course on selling online. I'll leave a link in the description below.
So that might be helpful for you too. Hope this helps you guys. Hope we answered some questions, kind of cleared up a few things of what might be going wrong in your online selling. So thanks again for watching. We so appreciate you. If you have any questions, Eric at makeawoodsign.com
or Ryan at makeawoodsign.com.
And we'll see you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.